Welcome to the second quiz of the Pro Quizzing League Clash of the Titans. 6 teams from 6 cities will fight it out in the cricket and football quiz today. Let's see the players who will face off with each other. Let's start by looking at the players who are going to play this quiz today. Representing Kolkata Wizards, we have Kingshuk Biswas, the architect. He's the captain of the Wizards. Playing for Chennai Erudites would be Ramkrishnan V, or Ramki as he is popularly known as. He's an investment banker. Playing for Mumbai Geeks will be Prithvish Dotto, a media professional. Delhi Brainiacs will be represented by Kunal Malhotra, he's self-employed. For Bangalore Aces, we have Manish Achut, he's the data analytics consultant. And from Raleigh, USA, we have Sudeep Ganguly, who will be representing the Global Geniuses. Okay, this is round one. Round one is of the blocks. There are 6 questions, one for each team, multiple choice. You get plus 20 for a correct answer. There's no negative here. There's no passing. And you get 20 seconds to answer. The time starts after I finish reading the question. So we go to the first question of today's quiz. It goes to Chennai Erudites. Your direct. Kenny Benjamin, who played alongside Ambrose and Walsh for the West Indies in the 90s, was given a middle name after which former Windies bowler who started his career as a wicketkeeper batsman, switching to off-break, then to express pace. And your options are Charlie Griffith, Wes Hall, Joel Garner.
Charlie Griffith.
Charlie Griffith. Let's see. The answer is Charlie Griffith, plus 20 for the Erudites. Good start to the quiz. Okay, direct to Mumbai. Question number 2. Here it comes. The club-themed house in Fuentealbilla has his name carved in big stone letters on a street named after him. Then there's his bronze statue at the very spot he used to play as a boy. The town's map shows all these tributes to its favorite son. Name him, and your options are Andres Iniesta, Ronaldo CR7, or Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I'll guess Cristiano Ronaldo.
You're taking Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's see the answer. No, it's Andres Iniesta. So Mumbai doesn't open their account. We move on to Kolkata. Okay, we'll go to the third question, and it's to Team Kolkata Wizards. Here it comes. Who is the only footballer to have scored a goal at least once in the first 21 seasons of the English Premier League since its formation in 1992? Your options are Ryan Giggs, Alan Shearer, Frank Lampard.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs. And Ryan Giggs it is, plus 20 to Kolkata Wizards. Account with this answer. We go to Delhi Brainiacs for their direct. Here it comes. This is the career performance graph of a cricketer described by his legendary teammate, best man I ever saw. Just look at the graph carefully. And here are your options. Identify who is this. So Bob Simpson, Lawrence Rowe, Hanif Mohammed. 5 seconds to go.
I'll say Lawrence Rowe.
You say Lawrence Rowe, and Lawrence Rowe gives you a plus 20. Brainiacs track their direct in this round, and we go to Team Bangalore Aces. Your direct. A famous football club in Goa during their golden run from 2004-5 believed in retaining possession and rotating the ball to wear down the opponent. When they lost the ball, they won it back by hard pressing. This style earned them what nickname? And your options are Barcelona of India, Manchester of the East, or Goan Munich.
Barcelona of India.
Barcelona of India, you say, and Barcelona of India it is. Plus 20 for the aces. We go to the last question of this round. The global genius, your direct. Which unique distinction connects Pakistan batsmen Salim Ilahi, Imamul Haq, and Abid Ali? Your three options are here. Pair of ducks in a test match, ODI debut century, or penalized for running on the danger area of the pitch. 5 seconds to go.
It probably is one pair of ducks.
Pair of ducks in a test match. Unfortunately, no. It's ODI debut Pakistani batsmen who have ODI debut century.
Okay.
That brings us to the end of the first round. Let's see where we are with the scores. Thirds are on 20. The erudites are on 20. Yet to open their account, Mumbai Geeks and Global Geniuses. The other two teams, Delhi Brainiacs and Bengaluru Aces, are also on 20 each. We go into round 2 of the quiz. It's called Chance Double. There are 12 questions in this round. 6 questions go clockwise. 6 question goes anti-clockwise. You get 10 for a direct or a bonus. Now you can say, I go for a double any time before answering your question. If you say so, you get a plus 20 for a correct answer or a minus 10 for incorrect. And again, you get 20 seconds to answer for question on direct. Right? So before answering, you need to say, I go for a double if you are going for a double. Otherwise, it's a plus 10. Okay, the first 6 goes clockwise. Question 1 to Chennai Erudites. The fake IPL cricket player's blog appearance coincided with the start of the 2009 edition of the tournament. He gave controversial nicknames to players, coaches, and team owners, telling sordid stories and showing them in a negative light. If John Buchanan was called Bhuka Naan, which cricketer was nicknamed Buddhiman Baba?
So I will say Riddhiman Saha.
Riddhiman Saha for Buddhiman Baba gives you a plus 10. You could have gone for a double here and got a 20, but you didn't say double, so it's a plus 10 for Riddhiman Saha. Good answer from the erudites. Direct for Mumbai Geeks. Pakistani cricketer Miran Baksh is second on the list. He achieved it when he made his debut against India at Lahore in 1954-55. Who holds the record held till date since the first ever test in 1877?
You don't want the record, you want just the person.
Yeah.
This is the oldest debut, Bertman.
Okay, pass on. Your time's up. Pass on to the Wizards.
Charles Bannerman.
Not the right answer. I pass on to the Brainiacs.
I'll say Ironmonger.
I'll pass on to the Aces.
Sutterton.
Direct for Kolkata Wizards. Identify this former continental champion who currently serves as the sporting director of the club whose logo has been given.
Kiristias.
Caristers gives you a plus 10.
Double, man.
You could have doubled, but it gives you a plus 10. That is Caristers, and Aris Thessalonic FC is the club that he is currently in. That's the logo of the club. Good answer, Kolkata Wizards. A plus 10 for you. Direct for the Brainiacs. Which country, current FIFA ranking 73, was the winner of the gold medal in football at the 1904 Summer Olympics? A point to note, the 1904 tournament is officially recognized by the IOC, but not by FIFA. So I need the name of a country.
I think I'll go with Denmark.
You're going with Denmark? No, that's not the right answer. Pass on to the aces.
I will go with the United States of America.
Not United States of America. Pass to the geniuses.
This is Canada.
Canada gives you a plus 10. You could have gone for a double here and got 20, but Canada gives you a plus 10. Very good answer. That is in fact Canada.
Galt FC.
Galt FC got them the gold. In fact, there were 3 clubs who had participated. 2 more clubs from Canada withdrew at the last moment. That was it in 1904. Very, very good answer from the geniuses. This is direct for the aces. In a not so strange turn of events, 2 World Cup winning teammates, one a star batsman and the other a wicketkeeper, found themselves reading on opposite sides merely 2 years after their championship win. In which much hyped but ultimately dull adventure were they seen together? Okay, 5 seconds to go.
This is the ICL, International Cricket League. Indian Cricket League that took place.
The ICL, not the right answer. Pass on to the geniuses.
Is it some sort of dancing competition on television?
Some sort of dancing competition on television. No, I pass on to the erudites.
So this is the 2005 one of the test match between Australia and that ICC World 11, the rest of the World 11, which happened in Australia in 2005. So 2 years after the 2003 World Cup. So it ended very quickly. So ultimately ended as a dull adventure.
I pass on, not the right answer, to the Mumbai Geeks.
So this is the film Kabhi Ajnabi The, where Sandeep Patel and Syed Kirmani were the protagonist and the antagonist.
You should have gone for a double on this. Plus 10 for Mumbai Geeks. This is Kabhi Ajnabi The, of course, where Sandeep Patel and Kirmani were on the opposite side. Good answer. Very good answer. Last question of the first 6 goes to Global Geniuses. Here it comes. 800 first-class wickets, but had a test debut at 36 years. His finest hour came in Mumbai when his 4 wickets helped England level the series. But he owes his test debut to a legendary cricketer. If it wasn't for him, I am sure I wouldn't have played test match cricket. He encouraged me to be a more confident and attacking spinner. The legend he's talking about has only represented one county in his illustrious career. I need you to identify both of them. One wouldn't do, both of them. And your time starts now.
The spinner, I mean, the debutant is Sean Udall. But the other guy he's talking about, I don't know, maybe John Embury.
I pass on to the erudites.
Okay. So I would say
Okay, no more time.
I would say Sean Udall again, and the legend would be
Okay,
Atherton. Passing.
okay, pass on. Mumbai Geeks.
I'll guess Sean Udall and for the legendary cricketer Bishen Bedi.
Kolkata Wizards.
Sean Udall and Jim Laker.
Delhi Brainiacs.
Sean Udall and Graham Gooch.
And Bengaluru Aces.
Sean Udall and Illingworth.
Not the right answers that we are looking for. We wanted both the answers for you to give marks to you. The answer, of course, it's Sean Udall, but that's Shane Warne on the other side because he played under him in Hampshire for all the years. Okay, so that was your sixth question, and we go anti-clockwise from here. The first question goes to the global geniuses. Google Doodle dedicated to which Nigerian soccer player and why?
And why?
I don't know. Pass.
Okay, we go to the aces.
The guy who died, what's his name? Vivian Poe or Vivian something like that.
Okay, the Brainiacs.
Say Kanu, and he retired early because he had a heart ailment. So he had a hole in his heart or something, so he had to give up the game early.
Pass on to the Wizards.
JJ Okocha. And I think this is because he played in this played in absolute in this open field from which he took his teammates and friends back to the country, back to play in England or wherever he played.
Not the right answer. Pass on to the Mumbai Geeks.
It's Finidi George.
And why?
I will guess it's, I don't know whether it's live or not. I guess it's a death anniversary doodle.
Okay, pass on to erudites.
So I will say it is Finidi George, and I see 100 over there. So probably on scoring the 100th goal in his career.
Okay, none of you got that right. The answer is it is Samuel Okwaraji. And of course, he collapsed and died of congestive heart failure. A lot of you were on the right track, but then we're looking at Samuel Okwaraji. Direct for the aces. Due to the COVID-19 impact on the hospitality industry, one of the newer hotels in this city has been placed under administration recently. The hotel in context is named after and dedicated to a legendary Scottish footballer and manager who primarily operated in the county of Lancashire. Give me the name of the legend.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Not Sir Alex Ferguson. Pass on to the Brainiacs.
Kenny Dalglish.
Hey, come on. Okay, who's?
This was the Brainiacs.
Okay.
So what's the answer again?
Kenny Dalglish is what I said.
Okay, pass on to the Wizards.
Not Kenny Dalglish. I'd go with Gordon Strachan.
I pass on to the Geeks.
I guess Matt Busby.
Erudites,
Okay. Dennis Law.
the geniuses
No, all my options were answered.
have been taken. All your options have been taken. The correct answer is Bill Shankly, and of course that's the Liverpool Shankly Hotel,
Black.
and which is there in the COVID-19. Go to the next question. This is to the Brainiacs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your direct. Apart from donning the national colours, which other common jersey was sported by the following cricketers? Prakash Bhandari, Ajay Jadeja, Saeed Sabakarim, Deep Dasgupta, Gautam Gambhir, Akash Chopra, and Murli Karthik.
Okay. I'll go for a double. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's
Are you
run.
going for a double?
Yeah. So they've all played for Hindu College in Delhi University.
Plus 20. Bang on. They all played for the Hindu College in the Delhi University, and it's cracked by the Delhi Brainiacs. So plus 20 to Delhi Brainiacs. Going for a double on this. Direct for the Wizards. Identify this cricketer who scored a crucial unbeaten 45 at the death in a World Cup final, which helped his team become the world champions.
Double, Mike Valletta.
Double, Mike Valletta. It is Mike Valletta. Again, the Kolkata Wizards get this answer for a match that happened in Kolkata.
Yeah, I saw the match live, so.
Okay, so plus 20 for the Wizards, direct for the Geeks. Three Englishmen in 1890, an employee in a lace factory named Kilpin, an employee in a travel agency named Allison, and a cobbler named Davis. They shared their proposal to two businessmen, Edwards and Nathan, to start a sports team. Edwards, president-designate, accepted the offer only because Davis, the cobbler, offered a free workforce and leather to make the players' boots. Give me the name of the team.
I guess it's AC Milan.
Double.
Could have taken a double on this. AC Milan is the right answer. Plus 10 to the Geeks. Okay, last question of the round goes to the Erudites. Here comes your question. This footballer was born in Switzerland, made his international debut as a teenager in the 90s, and played his last game for his country in 2015 after a fruitful 20-plus years by which he had held the record for most caps and goals for his country. Name him and the country he represented, which is Europe's fourth smallest country. So there's a hint there.
So I would say this is Dejan, and it doesn't fit in. So I'll say Serbia. No, it doesn't fit in.
Okay, pass on to the geniuses.
Is it Gudjonsson and Iceland?
No, pass on to the aces.
Estonia and somebody.
Okay, pass on to the Brainiacs.
Okay, I'm not sure whether to go for a double or not. Okay, what the hell? I'll go for it. I'll take a double. This is Kate Malbronk and Luxembourg.
You went for a double. It's not the right answer. Minus 10 on this for the Brainiacs. Wizards.
Okay. Safet Susic, Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Interesting try, not the right answer. Geeks.
It sounds a very bad guess, but I'll still say not 2008. Doesn't fit.
Okay, we pass on. Is that so? Okay, nobody got the answer. This is Mario Frick and Liechtenstein is the country. Okay, with this we finish the second round. Let's see where we are with the scores. The quiz with 50 points are the Kolkata Wizards. Following very close on 30 each are the Erudites, the Brainiacs, and the Aces. On 20 we have the Geeks, and on 10 we have the Geniuses. Interesting last round coming in. This is going to be a high scoring round, we guess. It's called the Final Frontier. There are 12 questions again, 6 clockwise, 6 anti-clockwise. You get for 20 for a bonus. Okay, so if you hold on to your answers, then the other team doesn't get a bonus. Right? So it's 10 for a direct and 20 for a bonus. Okay, we start with the erudites. Here comes the first question. The first 6 clockwise, one of the last round of this quiz. In the 1958-59 5-test home series, 4 Indians captained the side, whereas wicketkeeper H.C. Alexander was the skipper of the visiting West Indies team throughout. Now, in the first match at Bombay, Rohan Kanai had caught 2 Indian batsmen in the second innings. But what was so unique about both the catches held by Kanai?
So the only instance of Kanai donning the wicketkeeper gloves and holding catches, these 2 catches as a wicketkeeper. These are the only 2 wicket-keeping dismissals of his.
Excellent answer. Plus 10 to the erudites. That was Rohan Kanai's 2 catches were taken while keeping wickets. Very, very good answer, erudites. We go to the second question and it goes to the geeks. Here it comes. On 15 February 2002, a landmark football match took place at this national stadium between a local team and the ISAC. The stadium was earlier being used for a very different purpose. Tell me for what purpose? Just look at the visual carefully. I'll give you a couple of seconds to look at before I start the timer.
I'll guess that this was the execution ground for the Taliban. So the Taliban used to execute people in this ground. Once the Taliban were overthrown, this ground started being used as a football ground.
Take a plus 10 for that wonderful answer. This is the stadium in Kabul, Afghanistan, and was previously used for public executions under the Taliban regime. So very good answer, geeks. You get a plus 10 direct for Kolkata Wizards. The namesake of this cricketer is the only Bengali to have represented the Pakistan's men's national cricket team. Who?
Aminul Islam. I don't know this.
A question on Bengali goes to the Kolkata team and it passes to the Brainiacs.
Mushfiqur Alam.
Mushfiqur Alam, not the right answer. Aces?
Rakibul Hassan.
Get a plus 20 on this. Rakibul Hassan. You get a plus 20. Very good answer. Selected to play in a full-strength Pakistan side in 1971. Rakibul Hassan. Plus 20 to the Aces. Direct for the Brainiacs. A chromatic song from the mid-60s became popular with the fans of a club team given their jersey. The song title ultimately became their nickname. You need to give me the name of the club team. There's a hint here. The song and the club are not from the same country.
So, Yellow Submarine and Villarreal.
Yellow Submarine and Villarreal gives you a +10 on this. We go to the next question for the aces. Which illustrious predecessor was succeeded by Hugh Edmedius in 2019?
This is the guy who does the IPL auction, Richard Manley.
+10 for Richard Manley. Right at the end of his time. Good answer, aces. That's Richard Manley, the IPL auction. Good crack. Direct to the geniuses. Which sporting event was this tweet referring to? It's from Listerine Global, which says, we recommend a good swish after grabbing a bite of Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, it's an event or an incident, you might call it.
Is it this guy? Suarez biting at the Italian's ear.
+10, Suarez biting, the infamous Suarez bite, and you should look at the second hashtag that Listerine gave. It says hashtag power to your mouth. Okay, some very smart branding exercises there. Last 6 anti-clockwise. Direct for the geniuses. What is the name of the fielding position, not usual in the game, directly behind the wicket keeper called?
The long stop.
The long stop gives you another 10. 2 back-to-back 10s for the geniuses. Direct for the aces. How did the famed Manchester City goalkeeper Bert Trotman come to Britain?
He was a prisoner of war from the World War II.
+10 again. Aces gets +10 on this. He was a prisoner of war as a German prisoner of war in 1945. Direct to the Brainiacs. Which Cricket World Cup winning coach is Vadodara's current head coach and director of cricket?
I'll say Dave Watmore.
Dave Watmore gives you a +10. So all stopping the 20s right now. You're answering your questions. Excellent in this round. High scoring round, it seems. Direct for the Wizards. While India won most goals at the South Asian Games in Kathmandu in 1999, we remember the tournament more due to an individual moment of brilliance against Bhutan. You have to tell me what this individual moment of brilliance was.
Baichung's bicycle kick, an amazing goal he scored.
Baichung's bicycle kick. Not the right answer. It moves on for 20 if anyone gets it. The geeks.
I am Vijayan's goal, the fastest goal recorded.
Yes, I am Vijayan's fastest goal. +20 to the geeks. Direct for the geeks. You take your 10 on this if you can answer. The last 2 questions. Let's look at the score before we go to the last 2 questions where we are currently. Excellent. There's been a high scoring round. Wizards, Geeks, and the Brainiacs, 3 teams on 50. We have the Erudites on 40. We have the Geniuses on 30. But leading the quiz right now are the Aces on 70. Okay, not too many points behind. 2 more questions to come. Direct for the geeks. Question number 11. A cartoon by Sudhir Dar. Why this cartoon? This is a cartoon by Sudhir Dar. Just look at it carefully. I'll give you a couple of seconds. You need to tell me why was this cartoon made? Okay?
You want a generic answer or you want proper noun?
Specific. Yeah, specific answer, of course.
From the vintage, I am going to guess that he was checking whether Vaseline has been used on the ball surface by lever.
No, I'll not take that answer. I pass on to the erudites.
So, does this have to do with the ball tampering allegation in the early 2000s in South Africa when Sehwag, Tendulkar and the like, and Sehwag was banned for a match, and the last match in that series was an unofficial test because of this incident, controversial incident?
Not the right answer. Pass on to the geniuses.
So this is Ali Bakar, and he was the, at the helm of ICC, overseeing the first round of the ball tampering allegations that happened
Little specific.
with the Pakistani team involved, and there was this New Zealander who admitted to.
Okay. I pass on to the Aces.
This is Ali Bakar. I think this is a reference to the incident where Mike Atherton carried dirt in his pocket to try and sort of tamper the ball. I think that happened against South Africa. So going with that guess.
So I'll go to the Brainiacs.
Ali Bakar, and whether bottle tops were used to scruff the seam of the ball or not. So the early days of this thing, they used to use bottle tops to scruff up the seam.
Can you be a little more specific on that? Because that's what exactly most of you are saying.
So the bottle top incident came in, I think, either during Wasim and Waqar's time, when they would use the bottle top to scruff up one side of the seam so that it reverses.
Okay, Wizards.
This is Ali Bakar. He was the head of the ICC when this it was the Pakistani reverse swing. This is he was given the task to find out, and again the reverse swing because and again there was this New Zealander Chris Martin who also said that he used the same method to reverse swing the ball as the Pakistanis.
So you were all, the ball was swinging here and there, and you were missing the line of the ball. So almost there, most of you. I'll give you the correct answer. This is Ali Bakar for sure. But this is the South African team during their India visit in the 90s. When the reverse swing, they felt, they started playing reverse swing. That's why the cartoon is in India. Of course, I was looking for the South African team and India connection with Ali Bakar, so which none of you could give. This brings us to the last question of the quiz. It goes to the erudites. Here it comes. Who will complete this exhaustive list of 4 people?
Lothar Matthews.
Lothar Matthews. Not the right answer. Pass on to the geniuses.
This is, which year is this? This is 2020.
Oh,
Okay, pass on. I'll pass on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Pass on.
Okay.
I know the answer, but you moved on. Okay.
Aces, you want to try?
Goalkeeper captains winning the World Cup. This will be Hugo Lloris.
You get a plus 20 on that. Very well worked out. That is Hugo Lloris, of course. Goalkeeper captains who have lifted the FIFA World Cup. Excellent answers. It was a great quiz. Let's look at the final scores where we are. Aces are on 90, so you lead this quiz. Of course, you win the quiz in that sense. 3 teams end on 50 each. The Wizards, the Geeks, and the Brainiacs. 40 for the erudites, and 30 for the geniuses. Very well played, all of you. This will add up to the scores of yesterday's quiz, and that would create the leaderboard, which your captains will get to know by tonight for sure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Pro Quizzing League Clash of the Titans. Keep watching for the next quizzes all this week in our YouTube channel. Subscribe right now and keep on getting notifications. See you tomorrow.